Hiya, and thanks very much for taking the time to watch my video. This video is about what I think is the best way to use Facebook to actually promote your home improvement business or your business website, etc. Um, when you go on Facebook, you often see advertisements, and you click on the advertisements, and you go through to a person's business page, and then obviously it usually has the website, and it tells you a bit about the company, the history, like the welcome page, etc. And then it usually has a phone number or a lead capture page, which is the way that a lot of small businesses seem to go. Now, obviously, this is still good. It's something that I do. I still have got websites that basically, when they click on my adverts, they go through to a website, and then they leave their details, which is obviously great because if, like me, you're involved in lead generation, you've obviously got to be capturing as many leads as possible. But something that I think is a better idea is that rather than just having an advert advertising your company and you click on it and go through to a normal website, I think it's a far better idea to have that click go through to a YouTube video. Now, why do you think I think that? The reason is when they just click on a website and they see like an half decent website, and it'll have a picture before and after of your jobs, and obviously your website could look good. The trouble is with a website, and I think a lot of people know this, and a lot of people know this, is that a website can be made very easily, and it can also be made using other people's photographs. So if you're like a bricklayer or you're a landscaper or something like that, and someone clicks on your website to look at your portfolio of work, the person that's doing the looking really has got no idea as to whether or not what they're looking at is actually your work. Yeah, let's face it, people do this. They grab people's images, and they put them on their site, and they copy and paste these. Some websites are even duplicated, and then they just change parts of the actual like the company name, and then they use the rest of the website to actually create their website. Well, this obviously is not fair, and it's not right. And a way to get around this, and if you like, build yourself a lot more credibility, I think, is to have a Facebook advert, or any other platform where you're advertising like a little banner ad about your business. But rather than it going to your website, have it go to a YouTube video. Now, in this YouTube video, you can basically cover all the information that's on your site. The only difference is the information that you're showing via video. It's much, much more believable. You've got so much more credibility, yeah, because when that person actually clicks on your video, they can actually see you at an address. You can actually show in your video the before. You can actually show yourself working at the person's address. You can actually show even an interview with a client, what the client wanted, and how the client explained to you, what they wanted, and how you fulfilled their dream, if you like. Obviously, at the end of the video, you show, like the actual completed installation, and at the end of the video, you show your company's signboard. Like I say, if you're a bricklayer or a landscaper, you'd have a big, like signboard at the front of the job, and you're actually videoing, showing the job finished. Now, anybody that's looking for somebody to have their drive done, If they was to watch that video and see the whole process, and at the end of the video show you talking to the person, the client that's had the job done, and her giving you a glowing testimonial, well, this is all you need. And then at the end of the video, you obviously then have the link to your website. You then have your phone number displayed at the bottom of the video, and obviously your email. Because that phone call that you get then, or that inquiry that you get then, after they have watched your video, is going to carry so much more weight than if it's just a click they've got via your site. Yeah, like your website. You've got to imagine going into a house where the person's had a quote from somebody. They might have been quoted £5,000, say, to do their drive. They've had a card come through their door, and they've been quoted £5,000 from this company. And then you go in thereafter and you quote for the same job, but these people have seen your video, they've seen your portfolio of work, they've seen your glowing testimonial. Don't you think you'll be able to get more money for that job? You definitely will. Because if you then quote that person 5,300, I'm assuming you don't know what the other person's been quoted, what the other person quoted, but you measure it, and then you might say to that guy, well, actually, to do this, you're looking at £5,400, say. He might still go with you because he has seen your work. He has seen how happy people are with you. This is what you've got to be doing if you're going to use video. Don't just use a website. By all means, obviously use a website and just use websites to capture leads, but you also want to be using video. If you've got a website, get your web designer to include your video in your website. I hope this has been of help, and please please, if you do like this video and you do think it's got obviously good content, please share and like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.